G'day, it's Dave back again. I thought I'd show you something which I picked up from the tips and tricks, but show you a little bit in depth. People have explained this on YouTube, but I'm going to show you something else that really makes this hack quite complete. First of all, why do we do this? Now, you may have seen on a lot of videos, people wrap insulating tape around their coils, and I'm sure that for those of you who know, you know. The reason is that this is a skid plate. So it comes off, and it's replaceable, by the way. You can buy this as a spare part. It clips back in, and there's a groove there. And in that groove, you will get dirt and all sorts of things, including metallic fines if you're working in high iron sand content, high iron content sand. It will get in there because that's not a very tight seal. You can just rotate that skid plate. So what people do is they wrap insulating tape around. But I want to show you the proper way to apply insulating tape. And you may be thinking, come on, Dave, there's not really too many ways to apply insulating tape. Well, it may appear obvious to some, but let me just go through just how to do it properly. First of all, get your insulating tape on there nice and tight. What I would suggest you do is try not to go below that ridge on the bottom of the skid plate. And once you've got that first bit in there, use your a little bit of strength to stretch the tape. I'm stretching the tape as I'm applying it and following that line at the bottom. Why am I doing that? Well, I think you can clearly see the reason that insulating tape is designed the way it is. It's very, very flexible. Hello, Harvey. And you'll notice that without any effort whatsoever, I have just filled in that crevice at the top. All right, so just keep a little bit of pressure on the tape as you're applying it. Just takes a little bit of time to get around, a little bit of pressure. Keep the pressure on, keeping around. Now, what I should have done is I should have cut off that first section of tape. It's never too late. Hopefully there's some scissors. Oh my God, look at that. That's the cutest pair of scissors you've ever seen in your life. What the hell would you use those for? Look at that. Wow, where do you get them? Sorry. Look, I'm keeping the pressure on, and I'm using good quality tape. I'm not using, junk. Everything is worth doing properly. I'm just going to go around it twice. I'm going to do exactly the same. And I'm using yellow tape because everybody seems to use black or red. That's all. So I'm just going around. I'm keeping the pressure on. I'll be getting back to my starting point in a moment. And I'm putting a fair bit of pressure on there. All right, we've reached right back to the start. I'm just going to use my enormous scissors to give that a bit of a trim. And there we go. Give that a nice, really good, strong press in this direction. And that's not coming off anytime soon, and it's got itself a nice coverage there, and I've tried to keep that as even as possible. I think it's worth doing it, properly, just making sure that you've got everything set up the way that it should be before you head out there. And now that skid plate's actually nice and tight on the bottom, so also no risk of knocking it off. I'd imagine that by swinging it around, you hit a rock, you might knock that off. So that's done. Still waiting for the battery to charge. Be back shortly. See you soon. Thanks for watching.